And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders of this not crazy world of the Forex market. Everybody, this is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, as always, trading is a learnable skill, so if you want to make some pips and money, right? Trading is a learnable skill, you can learn this, but you need to learn in the correct way. The three pillars. Pillar number 1, M stands for the market. Pillar number 2, S stands for the strategy. And the big one, pillar number 3, T stands for the trader. And talking about the trader, we are going to learn more in the Forex course 202. And everybody, in the end of the session, in the end of today's webinar, we are going to talk about the Black Friday promotion that it's coming, okay? It's going to be roughly, what, 1-2 minute talk, okay? But some of you live in the Philippines, some of you live in Brazil, as I do, some of you live in Thailand, everybody, and as we know, right, in those countries, $100, $100, 100 euros, it's big money, right? Okay, so last year, hello Lucas, how are you? So last year, some of you were crying, oh, I cannot afford, you know, oh, what about this, what about that? And last year we had the Black Friday promotion, right? And some of you were calling me, oh, I didn't prepare myself, you know. So this year, everybody, no excuses, okay? We are going to make it easier for you, okay? So we are in with this kind of promotions, okay? We are going to have more in the end, right? Now, talking about the market and the strategy, we are doing this with those modules in here: basic module, beginner module, intermediate module, and advanced. And talking about the trader, what do champion traders always say? Champion traders always say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course, this is a quote from Mark Douglas, and I have my own quote here on the left: when the market scares you, don't be afraid, trader, don't be afraid to do the right thing. And remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. The webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. Either way, everybody, don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And lastly, for homeworks and or questions, you have my Gmail contact, you have my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView under the profile the real FXPassion, okay? That being said, what is today? Trading Fibonacci numbers, how to find the confirmation Fibonacci in a downtrend. Okay, let's start the lesson. Let's start to learn. Tell me, everybody, what currency pair you think it's in a down Fibonacci, original one. Everybody, what currency pair do you think it's in a down Fibonacci? Passion, why do we need to have a down Fibonacci original one? Great question, here is the answer. Because the Fibonacci of the confirmation goes in the same direction. Hello Jordan, how are you? Everybody, what currency pair do you think it's in a downtrend or down original Fibonacci or down market wave? So we can, and remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, and in the meantime I'm going to help you a little bit. We have what? A great currency pair to study, everybody. It's NZD CAD. Hello SL, how are you? A great currency pair to study and to trade, and everything is easy to trade, easy to make pips and money, everybody. It's NZD CAD, right? But still, everybody, you have the same question. This is for the future lesson C, multiple time frame trading, talking about the Fibonacci's. Okay, so we're going to delete this, delete this one, delete this one. This was talking about trading, right? Delete this one, delete. Now there you go, everybody. There you go. So tell me, everybody, NZD/USD, very good. So we are going to address two, right? AUD/USD also. Okay, now we're going to get out of the NZD CAD, everybody. So first comes, first is served. SL is saying AUD/USD. AUD/USD. Why did you cancel the SL? Why did you? Everybody don't cancel, you know, the messages. Okay. If you would be so kind not to cancel the messages, right? So from the monthly chart, AUD/USD, SL, you were correct. We are in a down Fibonacci. Right? We are in down Fibonacci. Our original Fibonacci is down. Okay? But sure enough, we cannot, and we have our contrarian Fibonacci with the confirmed C, but sure enough, everybody, we cannot draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Why not? Because the monthly candle, it's not closed yet. Sorry, why sorry? Come on, you know. Okay, we need to wait for 5 more days, depending on where you live, and then we are going to address the Fibonacci of the confirmation. What about the weekly chart? And the weekly chart, everybody, the weekly chart, did the market hit? No, it didn't. Okay. Hello, Allah, how are you? Allah, my friend, we are going to talk about Black Friday in the end. Okay? Black Friday, it's coming in 5 weeks, everybody. Okay, so we are going to at least try to help you. So trading Fibonacci numbers, how to find the confirmation Fibonacci in a downtrend, right? Okay. Now we learned how to draw the original Fibonacci. We learned how to draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation, and sure enough, rule, you know, the sub A starts from the C. It doesn't matter if it's a confirmed C, it doesn't matter if it's a not confirmed C, alright? Just pay attention, everybody, that you start with the, so in a down Fibonacci, original one, just pay attention that you start with the absolute high, with the highest high, right? Which is the starting point, circle, but then the market went down and went back up and made a further retracement, made a higher high. Okay, so when you draw, everybody, the Fibonacci of the confirmation, you don't start here. And something is happening in the crypto market. My dogs are getting crazy again, you know. So you don't start at the first, you start as the rules are suggesting, everybody. What is the sub A, what is the sub A, what is the capital A? In the end, we need to start with the absolute high or the higher high or the starting point of a pattern. So you don't start here, you start in here. Make sense? Yes, sir. Okay, very good. So AUD/USD weekly chart, sub A. Now let me see which one is lower. This low is at 76213, 76211. So our Fibonacci of the confirmation is going to be like this. Edit level, same color, because it goes in the same direction. This is our C, and sure enough, we are going to write our text sub A up in here. Disable the widget. Let's clone the text and edit label sub B. Let's clone the text, edit label sub C, and one more time clone the text, edit label, and sub D. Sub A, sub B, sub C, and sub D. Okay, everybody, which one is the sub? Let's refresh our knowledge. Which one is the sub D? Is the first circle the sub D, or is the second circle the sub D? Which one is the correct answer? The first circle, the higher one, or the second circle, the lower one? Which one is the correct sub D? Yes, everybody, stay patient. We're going to talk about the promotion. Okay, in the end, last 1 minute. It's not going to be it's not going to be anything special, everybody. Okay, but just for you to plan yourself, to budget yourself, right? Jordan says number 2. Anybody else? Which one is the correct sub D? Lower one is SL, very good. So sure enough, everybody, congratulations to you. You learned well, right? Green goes to green, so our sub D is down in here. Sub D, right? Now we learned about that this sub, then we're going to readjust our new sequence, and sure enough, sub A goes to sub C, and sub B goes to exactly sub D. And this is our sequence right now, everybody, right? So beginner traders, advanced traders, and professional traders too. Ala says too, yes sir. Should we go long or should we go short on AUD USD on the daily, 1 hour, 2 hour, and the 4 hour chart? I was rewatching one of the past videos, everybody, and I was teaching you about the big picture, about the smaller picture, and about timing. Well, this is now the big picture. Should we... Let me ask you a question, everybody. You've learned a lot already, right? Well, this year we went on vacation for 2 months. It was crazy, but still, you know, you learned a lot, right? And so here is the question. From me to you. How are we going to make pips and money on AUD USD? On the weekly chart, daily chart, 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart. Yes, we are going to check later, but this is the big picture. Everybody, if you enter a low probability trade from the weekly standpoint, take a pen and paper, listen to me, take a pen and paper and write this down. Okay? If you enter in a low probability trade, meaning low probability direction from the weekly chart, looking and scanning and analyzing the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour and the daily chart is not going to help you. Does this make sense to you? And this is the introduction. Are we here on the weekly? No, not on the weekly. Passion, can you repeat please? Sure. Everybody, this is the introduction to our, where is the multiple time frame here? Oh, it was on NZD-CAD. Okay, very good. Everybody, this is an introduction to the multiple time frame trading concept. Multiple time frame trading concept. Passion, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. If we enter a low probability trade, you know, low probability, what is low probability? Well, in a sense, it's wrong direction. Oh, but you said there is no right or wrong. Yes, I agree, but there is low probability and higher probability. Okay? So if we enter in the wrong direction, short term, long term, whatever might be the case, from the weekly standpoint, weekly being the big picture, then going to the lower time frames, the daily, the 4-hour chart, the 2-hour chart, the 1-hour chart is not going to help us. Okay? Now, as always, you can accept what we are teaching you, or you can reject what we are teaching you. Okay? But don't tell me, oh, you didn't tell. We are teaching you and telling you everything and anything and more. Lucas is saying we should wait to sell, but now we can buy until confirming the C on the contrarian Fibonacci. Jordan says yes, makes sense. So one more time, everybody, how are we going to make money on AUD USD? And Lucas is saying, you know, we can buy. Well, okay, we can buy on what time frame? Sure enough, everybody, you can buy. I would not suggest you to buy, you know. No, I'm not saying anything, you know. It's just suggestion, but we are going to check right now. Okay, if we are going to buy, on what time frame are we going to buy? Make sense, everybody? So I'm going to, not sure about the daily in here. Oh, this is the daily chart. Oh, we have it, AUD USD, everybody. Those are the rules. We're going to just, everybody, this is now the daily chart. You have the original Fibonacci pointing up, and you have the contrarian pointing down. Okay, Lucas, do you still want to buy? This is the daily. Everybody, let's make a poll. Who in here wants to buy right now? And of course, the next question is, where do you want to put your stop loss? And where do you want to put your take profit? Okay? Jordan is saying, might be ready to go short AUD USD 1 hour time frame waiting counter trend line break. Lucas says, no sir, why not? Why not, boss? The market's making higher highs, higher lows. Why not? The market's making higher highs, higher lows. Why don't we buy this market right now? Everybody? The market's making higher highs, higher lows. We have an original Fibonacci pointing up. Let's buy the market. And why not, right? Because the original Fibonacci is stronger than the contrarian. And I'm going to give you, everybody, I'm going to make it simpler for you. We are going to draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the daily chart, right? Fibonacci of the confirmation on the daily chart. So this is the Fibonacci of the confirmation, and sure enough blue goes to blue, right? So this is the sub C, this is the sub B, and sure enough we are going to have, yes, you can name it 1, 2, 3, everybody. You can also, there is no right or wrong, you can put like confirmation A, okay, conf A, clone. If you don't like this sub A, sub B, you can write conf A, conf, like stands for confirmation. Confirmation B, right? Clone. Down here, this would be the confirmation C. And one more. Clone. And lastly, here we have a projected edit label, confirmed D, right? Up in here. So this is the big picture from the daily chart. Let's make a poll, everybody. Long or short on the daily? No sir, the contrarian Fibonacci is confirmed C and the original Fibonacci is not confirmed on the daily. SL, low risk reward ratio. SL, when you say low risk reward ratio, on what pattern? What pattern? Jordan says short. What pattern do you want to short? Everybody? Right now we should be able to answer those questions. Understanding what pattern are we trading. So we can trade short-term trends, we can trade the market wave, and we can trade the Fibonacci as a pattern. Jordan is saying short. Okay, what pattern do you want to show? Do you want to go short? And SL, on what pattern the risk reward ratio is low? Confirmation Fibonacci, low risk reward ratio. Very good. So here is the next question. Now what? SL, low risk reward. So now what, everybody? But remember the skill. Passion, what skill are you talking about? The skill of thinking in probabilities. You can go long, sure you can. You can go short, yes, sure you can. But going long and going short, those two trades have different probabilities. Always, 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 everybody, when you trade, always remember this. Okay? You have your peers, your trading community, everybody that are trading everywhere. You know, oh, there is a bullish candle, let's go long, and there is a crown, let's go short, and there is head and shoulders, and let's go long, and there is double tops, and let's go short, and there is the Fibonacci, and let's go long, and there is the Ichimoku, and let's go short. You have your friends that are trading everything and anything they see. And I have the crystal ball to tell you in the face, they are not consistent. They are not consistently profitable from one month to another. I have the crystal ball, yes. Oh, really? No, of course not. But we've been there, done that, everybody. This is how we learn. And we are telling you, if you want to speed up your learning curve, learn from our mistakes. Don't do the same mistakes, everybody. Learn from our mistakes. And somebody's asking on the other streaming platform, are we going to have the Crypto Thursday? I'm going to ask our boss, everybody. I'm going to ask our boss, Yanis. I believe so. Okay. And we just finished a crypto course last Saturday. 1 day crypto course. You have the crystal ball, yes I do. On how the beginner trader thinks, I do have the crystal ball, you know. So everybody, long or short. And Jordan was telling us on the 1 hour chart, right? 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. Where is our 1 hour chart? I'm going to go to the 4 hour chart. Everybody. Well, this is the daily still, right? Or not? No, it's not the daily. This is the 4 hour chart. Let me see. This is the 4 hour chart, everybody. And what do we have here? The quadrant. Let's go to the okay, add more ticks, 2 hours to 8 hours. One more. Okay, out. This is the 4 hour chart, right? Okay, now we are going to clone and let's go on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, everybody. And we're going to delete most of the things because they don't apply to the 1 hour chart. And from the 1 hour chart, should I start in here and see, right? Fibonacci retracement, so A to B, there you go, A to B, red goes to red, we learned about this one, red goes to red, this is the second Fibonacci on the 1 hour chart, Fibonacci retracement, this is the third, and this is the fourth. Now if I zoom out, did the market broke our A? Yes it did. So we're going to start in here, everybody. And everybody, a lot of good things talking about trading are going to happen next year. Okay, dear customer, thank you very much. Okay, and but you need to be in the group, you know, you need to be in the group to know. 1, 2, we are trying to make it easier for you, everybody, to learn and to start making real pips, meaning live account. Okay, of course you are going to be responsible for your trading. Okay, our job is to make you an independent trader, everybody. Never forget this, you know, we want you to be independent traders. Oh, passion, why? Because we are looking for traders, you know, we want to retire, right? We want to retire and we want the others, you know, to trade for us and to make pips and money. Make sense? So, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more in the end, alright? In the end, this is the A to B. A to B. Okay, Jordan, so this is the 1 hour chart, everybody. Now, let's try to learn something today, right? This is the 1 hour, this is the... Let's put the daily up in here and let's put the 1 hour down in here. So you have down Fibonacci, I mean you have on the 1 hour chart an up Fibonacci, you have this one on the 4 hour chart, and you have this one on the daily. Let's get rid of the text. Same question, everybody. Do you want to learn anything? You know, think and answer the question. Try to answer the question, everybody. How are you going to make pips and money? on AUD USD weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour chart, when the lesson today it's about the confirmation Fibonacci in a downtrend. Jordan is saying the pattern is ABCD, it's as the first projection short the D. On what time frame? Everybody? Remember, let's not complicate too much, right? Everybody, where is the 1 hour chart? There you go. Let's not complicate too much, okay? What we must understand, easy question, is there anything wrong if we go long right now? Yes or no? Is there anything wrong if I buy the market, if I buy AUD USD right now? I mean right now. Luke is saying, sir, on the weekly the confirmation Fibonacci is doing a retracement and doesn't have a confirmed C. We can go long until we confirm the C on the weekly confirmation Fibonacci. Yes, Lucas, you're correct, but you don't have $2 million in your account to go long on the weekly. Okay? Everybody, if you are, hopefully, if you are on a demo account, when you trade, don't trade the monthly and weekly. I mean, learn from the monthly and weekly, but don't trade the monthly and the weekly. Why not? Because when you are going to go on the live account, you are not going to be skilled from the smaller time frames. Okay? Do a favor to yourself, don't trade the monthly and the weekly. Okay? Trade your demo account based on the reality that you live. If you know that you have $300 in your account, demo trade on $300. If you have $1,000 or 1,000 euros or 10,000 yen or 2 Ethereum, 1 Bitcoin, trade from those accounts. Make sense, everybody? Don't trade, don't trade, oh, I have $100,000 demo account and I'm trading the daily chart, when in reality we have $300. You are never going to enter in those charts. Now, I'm not saying that Lucas is wrong, but you cannot enter those kind of trades until you have deep pockets, everybody, or unless you are trading for an institution. Broker, investment bank, proprietary trading firm, asset manager. Make sense? This is a friendly suggestion. So answering the question, is anything wrong? Esel says no, Ala says no, Jordan says yes, it is at resistance at the most. So the answer is talking about this pattern, everybody. No, there is nothing wrong going long. Right now, nothing wrong. Okay? Why not? Well, because the market's making higher highs, higher lows, number one. We are not breaking any rules. We are in an uptrend, up market wave from the 1 hour chart, and specifically talking about this pattern. Okay? Specifically about this pattern. The market was retracing, and then stopped retracing, stopped making lower lows, lower highs, and start making higher highs, higher lows. So this is the signal on this pattern to go long, right? And the correct answer is no, there is nothing wrong. Same question, everybody, for the AUD USD 4 hour chart. Is anything wrong if we short the market? And we trade the sub A, sub B, sub C. Is anything wrong going short on this pattern? Everybody? Is anything wrong? Lucas is saying, I'm talking about the bigger one because it controls the smaller one, just to learn and see the direction of the long. Sure. But talking about trading, everybody, trade from the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. I mean, I don't know. I know some of you, I don't know most of you. I don't know how much money you have to trade for real, live account. Okay, but I'm telling you, if in reality you have $1,000 or 5,000 euros or 300 reais, whatever might be the case, demo trade for those numbers. Make sense? Everybody? Why? Because you're building habits. Okay? Don't get me wrong, everybody. You can easily win on the monthly and you can easily win on the weekly, as Lucas is saying. You know, just to learn and see. But once you're on the live account, then what? Oh, it's the same. No. It's not the same. It's not the same. Why not? Because the smaller time frames are more volatile. You are going to have much more swings. Price action, different patterns on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart than the weekly. And this is another reason why beginner traders lose, and has nothing to do with charts. It's all habits and psychology. Make sense, everybody? I'm on a demo account. Thank you very much. I'm on a demo account, you know, and I'm trading the weekly, you know, I'm trading the weekly market wave, you know, stop loss up in here. This is NZD CAT. I have $100,000, you know, in the account, in the demo account, and I'm trading the weekly chart, and life is fun, right? And in a year or two, being over the Forex course 101, I'm going on a live account, you know, I'm going on a live account with 200, 300, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 US dollars, euros, or whatever might be the case, everybody, you know, and I cannot enter in the same trade with the same stop loss. Why not? Because if I enter with the $200 or 200 euros or 500 or 1,000 or 5,000, whatever might be the case, if I enter in the same trade from the demo account, I'm going to risk 20, 30, 40, 50% of my account per trade, which is crazy. And I'm seeing this and I was, oh my gosh, so I need to go to the 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart, 2 hour chart, and on the smaller time frames, you know, I'm going to encounter this one. Volatility, market breaking patterns, Fibonacci being broke, A, B, C, D, not working most of the time, support, resistance, pivot points, market retesting, candlestick formation. Make sense? And I'm going to, and it's not personal, I'm going to lose. And then I'm going to go back to the Forex course 101 and I'm going to rewatch the lessons and I'm going to do the same mistake again. I'm going to burn my account, and I'm telling you, everybody, I've been there and I've done this. Exactly this. And we are telling you, don't do this, everybody. Learn from our mistakes. You don't need to do this. You can accept what we are teaching you, you can reject what we are teaching you, but don't do this. You know, you are going to burn your account, your 200, 300, 1,000 dollars, euros, whatever might be the case, gone, and you are going to go on the demo account again. And guess how much money you are going to put in your demo account? because you are angry and stressed, and because back on the demo you made pips and money. Exactly. Again, $100,000 demo account. And I'm going to watch the videos for another year, and I'm going to train for another year, and I'm going to go back on the live account with another 300 bucks. Or maybe I'm going to borrow from my mama and my papa. Daddy, give me 500 bucks. Son, why do you need it for? Oh, I'm going to buy a bicycle. Okay. Uncle John, give me can I borrow 5,000? Why? Oh, I'm going to buy a car. Okay. So I'm going to borrow money, lying to people, and I'm going to put it in the live account. And the same stuff is going to happen. Everybody. I mean, this information, it's unvaluable if you understand what we're talking about. Wasting time and money from 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 years, and you are not going anywhere thinking that it's about the chart. It's not about the chart, it's about skill. And it's about a habit that you don't have, that you don't possess. I didn't have it. And sure enough, I'm going to burn my second account with not 300, with 500 or 1,000. And my uncle or my daddy is going to call me, son, I want my money back. Well, I don't have it. Well, sell the bicycle, you know, sell the car. You told me you were going to buy the car. Where is the money? Right? So I'm going to have problems again, and I'm going to go back to the demo account. Right? Because I want to be a trader. And on the demo account, I know how to make pips and money. And then on the live account, I am not able to make pips and money. Okay, everybody, a little bit of psychology class right now. And somebody's thinking, well, you know, but having a demo account of 300 bucks, it's not fun. Trading, making money in the financial markets, eye-opener, shocker. Making money in the financial markets, it's not supposed to be fun. Oh, right? Did it click in some heads right now? Did it click? Trading in the financial markets, it's not supposed to be fun. How can it be fun? You are managing third-party capital. You are managing somebody's pension. You are managing institutional money. You could be managing your uncle's account, or you can be managing your relative's money too. This is not a joke, everybody. Make sense? So, going back to class, is anything wrong going short on the sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D from the 4-hour standpoint, where from the 1-hour standpoint we are going long? And Lucas is asking, so if the weekly monthly is signaling an up retracement, it's not an up, it's a down retracement. Thank you very much on the Fibonacci confirmation. I'm going to expect to see patterns to buy at the smaller time frames. Yes, sir, correct. But you are missing the point, Lucas. Great question, but you are missing the point, Lucas. You know, what is the missing point, everybody? Sure enough, you can go long on the 1-hour chart. Sure enough, you can go short on the 4-hour chart. Maybe not right now. We are talking about timing, maybe not right now, but we are talking about direction. You can go short on the sub A, sub B, sub C. What is the missing point? Market going up now. Yes, sir. What is the missing point? those two trades are going to have a different probability of success. Make sense, everybody? So let's say that I am learning and I am on the 1 hour chart, everybody, and I am going to enter right now. Okay, just an example, you know, or I have entered here with this counter trend line break. Now Lucas knows that this risk reward ratio, you know, it's not correct. SL know this too, you know, or maybe not. Let me see, clone, you know. So I'm going to put my stop loss down in here below the C. Alright, so this would be my risk, and sure enough this would be my reward, right? So we addressed right now nothing wrong with this trade. We are trading the Fibonacci pattern on the 1 hour chart. We have our stop loss in place, we have our take profit. The market changed the direction of the short-term trend. Okay, now everybody, again, this is the skill. Our take profit is at, let's color code this in black. Our take profit is at 0.761. So I need to go on the 4 hour chart, 761 and 761, you know, and I need to see, or even better, right, 761 what? 76125, 76125, 76125, 76125, 27125 roughly, right? 26. Okay. Now here is the question. Based on everything we learned, what is the probability of this trade being a success? And when a beginner trader moves forward and becomes an intermediate trader, the intermediate trader understands that these kind of questions are not subject to interpretation. The advanced, the intermediate trader knows that when we say that something is low probability or something is high probability, we can argument this from what we see. Does this make sense to everybody? Passion, what do I need to grow up as a trader? You need to make sense and understand how probabilities work. And every time that you win and every time that you lose, you must make sense out of your winners and out of your losers. So, psychology again, don't pat yourself on the back when you win on a low probability trade, and don't get angry with yourself or at yourself if you lose on a high probability trade. Passion, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. So this is psychology. I know that I have a trade and this trade is low probability, and I'm going to enter and I'm going to win. And a trader's coach or the trading coach is going to tell you, is not going to tell you congratulations, is going to tell you the opposite. Don't be happy with this kind of trading. Don't pat yourself on the back. Why? Don't you want me to win? Not like this, dear trader. Not like this. Why not? It was a winner because you entered in a low probability trade. And do this 10 more times and you are going to form a habit. And then you are going to come into the Forex course 202 crying. What's wrong with me? Help me. Nothing's wrong with you. You formed unconsciously bad trading habits. And now we have work to do with unlearning what you have learned in the wrong way before. Everybody seen here? Every single day we're telling you trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. This is the challenge in 2021. Why? Because we can learn in the wrong way. Make sense? And I promised you talking about, so everybody, this is a new slide. Let's talk about 5 minutes, okay, not more. And give me a second, everybody, let me find you. Okay, let's talk about 5 minutes, especially if you are from Brazil, especially if you are from Thailand, especially if you are from the Philippines, you know. Okay, everybody, now I live in Brazil, and I know, everybody, that this might not apply if you live in the USA or Canada or Europe or Australia, okay, or Singapore. This might not apply to you. But if you live in Brazil or Thailand or the Philippines or India, we know that $100 it's big money. Okay, 100 to 100 US dollars, it's half a salary. In Brazil, half a salary, I'm not joking, check the internet. Okay, and last year some traders from Brazil, some traders from the Philippines, some traders from Thailand, you know, some traders from India were telling, oh, you know, I don't have any money, which is, we understand, we are not judging you. I live in Brazil, I know how it is, life, it's not easy. Okay, but in 5 weeks we are going to have the Black Friday sale in 5 weeks, everybody. So save your money and plan your budget. Okay, no, I'm not going to tell you today. We are going to give a big discount on the products that we offer. Okay, remember, winners don't make excuses. So how you are going to prepare yourself for success? You are going to save your money and plan your budget. Okay, Black Friday, talking about education, you are going to have a big discount on the Forex course 101 private classes or on the Forex course 202, which is the professional course, and we have a job offering upon completion with contract. Okay, now some of you are not interested in education, some of you want to trade, so we're going to give you a big discount on the New York trading session and the Tokyo trading session and the weekly plan. Okay, yes, this might not, you know, maybe you are from the USA and you are saying, oh, you know what, I don't care about the not for you, right? But if you are from Brazil, Philippines, Thailand, India, and $100 or euros, it's big money, then we are trying to make it easier for you. Okay, and somebody is going to say, oh, but I'm from India and I'm going to have only for 1 month. Well, do 1 month. Everybody, spending 1 month, an example, just an example. Spending a month in the New York trading session or spending a month in the Forex course 202 with professional traders, do you think is going to change your mindset? Do you think that when you're going to hear and see and talk to other people that are exactly like you and me, is this going to help you a little bit? How those guys think and feel and what they do? Are they weak or strong? How consistently they are at what they are doing? You know, Jordan says, I'm interested in 202. In 5 weeks, everybody, I'm showing you this slide five weeks before for you to prepare yourself to save money and plan your budget. Okay? I don't want to hear you anymore crying. Like last year, some of you were crying. Oh, I didn't plan my budget. I'm sorry. You know, don't be sorry for me. You know, everybody. If you are in the educational classes or in the trading rooms, believe me, my life is not going to change. No, I'm not rude. I'm honest. I love people, everybody. You know, I love and like all of you. But my life, if you are trading with me or not, is not going to change. But yours is. And that being said, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and save your money and plan your budget with passion. This is FXPassion signing